Hello, Leo. Anjanetta here with Enlightened Spirit Tarot, getting ready to do your February reading. All right, this is going to be intended for the Leos that were born in July. Although, feel free to watch both Leo videos, as I'm going to do August Leo right after this one, right? There may be messages in both for you guys, okay? We're going to jump in. I have a spread already in order to save us some time. I've already meditated over the spread. I've already spoke with my guides to be sure I had a clear message here. We're going to use the Alice in Wonderland Oracle card deck, and we're going to, for the tarot, we're going to use the Starman, okay? We're going to start off with the tarot side of things and kind of flip it and do it a little different from the last set that I've already did of readings, okay? The first card that you got is the Temperance card, all right? It's a major arcana, meaning it's coming from source or spirit, whichever one that you like to say. I could say source, right? Right next to it, we got the Hierophant. Also a major. Guess who's next to it? Another major. You got a lot of majors here. But for right now, let's deal with these ones here. Temperance. Temperance is a card of healing. It's the card of getting a balance again. It's like getting fulfilled, getting everything leveled in your life and with self in order to feel whole again, in order to you know, just heal from some things, right? To get balance back out. It's when source comes in to help assist you with, you know, piecing things back together, you know, normally after dealing with something that was, you know, harsh, okay? Could be. The next card was the Hierophant card. The Hierophant card is about a spiritual journey, a spiritual path, a spiritual teacher or leader. This is someone that's in touch with both the 3D world and the spiritual realm, right? He's a counterpart to like the high priestess, right? He's like a priest. Okay, this is also, so not only being like a man of a cloth, but he's also a married man. He's married. He's a husband. Let's see here. You could be healing after a relationship, or needing to heal after maybe a very important relationship, possibly a spouse, or this is you seeking spiritual help and healing and understanding. You could be going over to church. You could be reaching out to a shaman or some type of spiritual leader or somebody that's spiritual. You could be in touch with your spiritual side, right? And trying to use those things like meditation and prayer to help you get through these tough times, okay? The next card we got out is the Devil card. The Devil card shows up when we're looking at some really hard truths here, some, you know, some toxic, very toxic energy in your environment that you are a star of or the producer of, however, involved in, whether these things are bestowed upon you or you're a willing participant. This is when some things have gone left, okay, in your environment or within a relationship. We're talking about drug abuse, physical abuse, emotional, verbal abuse. We're talking about sexual abuse, you know, drugs, you know, just a lot of things that could go wrong, that, you know, the kind of things we would love to ward off and not have be a part of, but these things are here. Just a darkness over the relationship, okay? It's got you feeling, wow, I'm sorry. I got pulled and it distracted me. Let me just move on. I'm gonna yeah. So let me explain my whole, that stagnated situation, tongue-tied thing. Sometimes when we're going over the cards, you can feel the energy so strong, and sometimes it's really strong in an area on the card. So on this Devil card, it was, you know, it was letting me know that that's what played a role in you needing to heal and you needing to, you know, kind of seek spirit form or spirit self in order to gain help with all the things that went down in this relationship. It just took the words out of my mouth and took the breath out of me. You'd be surprised what people go through and what they're dealing with. I'm sorry about that, Leo, but moving forward, Five of Pentacles is your next card. That's when you are feeling, when you're maybe homeless, you're kicked out of a home, you had to leave a home. It's when you're feeling a loss in everything, a loss in your stability, because these are coins, these are tokens, these is pentacles. This is about your time. You feel like you lost time, energy, effort, money. You're feeling like, you know, you had to leave your home, you lost that, right? Just everything you knew, you're feeling a lack or a loss. And there has been, not just the feeling of, these things have physically happened. This is earth energy. That's things that's solid. That's the physical, right? So leading up to the loss of things. You know, there was a lot of chaos here. I like to see that the first card is healing, because that lets me know that's the journey that you are already on. Okay, I'm going to keep going. 4 Cups showed up after the 5 of Pentacles, not willing to accept and don't want to have things lie where they are. Didn't want to have to accept these things, didn't want to have to go through this or deal with this. All the cups have spilled out. Love lost, okay? A lot of love, a lot of time and energy, a lot of heavy emotions here. Next to that here, you got the Lover's card. Look at that. This person could have been your twin flame, a soulmate, someone that you just connected with like possibly no other. Just, you know, maybe this person checked all the boxes for you. You had a lot in common, possibly. Trying to accept this for what it is, you know. 5 of Swords energy is next. Yeah, trying to, you may still be looking at, reminiscing, probably mainly about the things that went wrong. You know, just going over the things that just went wrong, thinking about all the arguments, all of the fighting here, all of the things that were said in between the both of you guys. A lot of swords here. You had to stand up for yourself sometimes. Maybe you felt attacked as well, this person. All right, sorry to hear that, Leo. All right, let's move on to the Oracle cards. A lot of times they have some advice for us. The tarot pretty much cuts through and say, hey, this is what it is. And when you get your hands on the Oracle cards, they say, okay, here is a band-aid, and here is this is the spray that you need to put on before you put the band-aid on. It kind of gives you a roadmap here. Okay, so your first one, and this is what the Alice in Wonderland Oracle is, no need to fear. Okay, it's a 18, so that's a 9, meaning finding fulfillment, okay, in self, being more than okay with being satisfied with where you are. Okay, no need to fear. Remember how powerful you are. This is you realizing what you've been through has been, it's been hard. Okay, and now you're looking to, okay, what's next for me? Okay, but you don't have to worry about that, because you got it covered. You got it in the bag, and you will be fine. Right? No fear of the unknown. No need to. Okay, because you can handle this. Okay, everything that's put in front of us, when we are sure we can't, you know, we got nothing left, no guts left to fight. We always do. We always seem to get past that one point where you think for sure it is the end of me. You know what I'm saying? I'm depleted. Right? For, you know, that day seemed like the worst day, and then when it opens up, you almost forget the, you know, the win. And then that, when you have that whole thought of it, and you're just like, man, I remember, you know, I didn't think I was going to be able to move forward from this. And then look, without me even paying attention, the sky opened up. Okay, that's what this is going to do. I bet you. Look at this, impossible things. Okay, for sure, a 7. That's movement. That's going. It's getting going. Changes, right? Working through your disbelief is what this is about. A fresh perspective. Okay, imaginative leaps. That's what this is about. Okay, that's your second card. No need to fear. Right? This is going to work out better than you can even imagine. I was just saying that. The impossible things. Believe in the impossible things. Keep your faith. Have faith. Right? You got the card of 17 in this deck. That's an 8. That's working at something. Right? It's called growing up. That's the name of the card. All right, growing up. Wanting to, you know, change for yourself, right? This is why I know this is going to work, because if you try to adjust for somebody else, that's not a long-term situation. That's you trying to appease, or, you know, trying to give somebody you know, a part of you to accept in their space, right? So that ain't it. But when you're doing it for yourself and you want the change for yourself, is when it happens for real, and when the most blessings of the situation come out of it. You are, it says rejecting, okay, or rejection of perpetual youth, right? Wanting to grow and experience. You're wanting to grow here with this 8 for you, wanting to change things and move on. And you're thinking, if I can let go of some things about me that I know probably ain't even me no more. It's just what, you know, Leos are fixed signs, so it's harder for them to let go and walk away from things, because they try to make things work and balance out, okay? They want to, you know, they don't mind that hard work. They try. But you're wanting to change some things about self and the way you look at things, the way that you make your moves, because it's time to grow past the pains that you've experienced, probably over and over, that you've experienced more than on one occasion, and you feel like, you know what, if I set myself up better, and just pull some things out in order to add some new opportunities and some new experiences, and I become something new that I can live with, as I'm tired of sitting in the old. Maybe some of this raggedy stuff will clear out, you know what I'm saying? And it will, because you're gonna forget about it. You're gonna grow past it. All right, the next card you got is use your time well. Make every moment count, Leo. Okay, it's 24. That's 6, balancing, giving and taking, equal. Okay, so listen, whatever you decide that you are going to work at and work on after dealing with all of these things, after realizing you need to heal and realizing some things with you personally needs to change. I love that. It's not, I don't see here the blame of the other person so much at all. It's just like, this is what I need to do to move forward. This happened. I hated it, you know, but I still have to move on. I still have life after this. So I really, really like that. Helping yourself get to where you need to be, doing the work, right? Use your time well, okay? And because it's a 6, I want you to try to keep a balance. That's what they're trying to say. Your balance is really important, okay? You can't just pour yourself into a new relationship, or pour yourself into work, or pour yourself into a new project, right? You got to keep things balanced, right? So that you have a full life, so that you feel as if you have, that you're in flow, right? That's the way to live, not all your eggs in one basket, right? I like that. The next card you got out, my Leo is born in July, is find the lesson. Super cool. 2 and a 9 is 11, right? That's a 2. Discover, that means taking action, right? Find the lesson. Discover the purpose in a situation. Trust that you are learning. All right? So when you're by yourself, or when you're feeling triggered and you get into that mindset of what the hell went wrong, what happened? Why is this like this? Why did this happen? Okay? I don't want you to dwell on that part so much. I want you to dwell on what you learned from what happened. I want you to think about, what did you get out of this? What did it bring you? Okay, that's the important part here. All right, I like that you are moving on and you're healing yourself. Okay, and this will work. You have the impossible things card here. You have the growing up. You have that you're finding the lesson. Just use your time well, and don't be afraid of the new. Don't be afraid of a new love if it come in. New jobs, just change it up. I know that that Leos are fixed signs, okay? So sometimes if they don't have control, or are not familiar with a thing, it can cause them to feel uneasy, right? It won't appear that way to the guy standing next to you, because, you know, Leos look like they solid, okay? But under there's a temperament that, you know, is explosive and shaky, you know, it can be. So try not to be triggered about the new things that are coming in. Actually embrace them and go towards them. You know that there's a side of you that wants that, so do that and manage your time, balance it out for yourself, so that you can have fullness in your life and flow. Okay, all right, thank you for coming in, stopping in to see me today, or to have this reading today. I'm gonna ask that you will like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and I do want to ask that you will come back and visit me another time. And just like I said before I let you out of here, there is going to be a second Leo reading for this month for the Leos that were born in August. But by all means, take a look at that reading. Okay, it is still a Leo reading. I'm sure there will be messages in there as well, or confirmation to what we're seeing, or a progression of what we're seeing. All right, have a good day. Bye bye.